Welcome to the Truthzilla bonus podcast episode, week number 3.
All right, everybody. Thank you very much for coming on out. So step right up here. We're gonna play a little game. Tonight. We're gonna play Let's Guess the Year. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna read a list of mind control patents, actual patents that exist, which you can look up today. We'll give you the number and everything you need to do to go out there and look up these patents right now. And what we're going to do is we're going to have our contestants here, Ed and the lovely Megan, are going to guess what year these
I'm not lovely now?
No, you're not as lovely.
I mean, that's kind of...
Okay, the handsome Ed and the lovely Megan are going to guess what year these patents were filed, okay?
Okay.
Now, so, we're going to jump right in here. So, let's flip a coin here. Who wants to go first? So, bing. Megan, you're up first. Megan. Here we go.
Bing.
This is patent. So this is patent US 6506148B2, called Nervous System Manipulation by Electromagnetic Fields and Monitors. The description of the patent is: psychological effects have been observed in a human subject in response to stimulation of the skin with weak electromagnetic fields that are pulsed with certain frequencies near 1/2 to 2.4 hertz, such as to excite a sensory resonance. Many computer monitors and TV tubes, when displaying pulsed images, emit pulsed electromagnetic fields of sufficient amplitude to cause such excitation. It is therefore possible to manipulate the nervous system of a subject by pulsing images displayed on a nearby computer monitor or TV set. For the latter, the image pulsing may be embedded in the program material, or it may be overlaid by modulating a video stream either as a radio frequency signal or as a video signal. The image displayed on a computer monitor may be pulsed effectively by a simple computer program. For certain monitors, pulsed electromagnetic fields capable of exciting sensory resonances in nearby subjects may be generated even as the displayed images are pulsed with subliminal intensity. So, they are pulsating your TV screen at you to transmit subliminal messages.
Did the porn companies come up with this?
Probably.
It sounds like
that's
very
they are probably using that on us all the time. And what year was that patent filed, Megan?
I'm going to say 65.
65. No.
I would have gone with 1969.
Correct. Nope. Oh, damn.
Is it 1969?
No, it is 2001. So you're a little off.
I'm way off.
Little off.
Because I was first going to say 52.
Pulsing, and
All right.
Pulsing didn't
That's
get popular
one
until the early 2000s, apparently.
Wait, 2001?
Yes.
Okay.
So we're going to put it
Dang
up
it.
here. So Megan and Ed. So, sorry, Megan.
Are you putting a 0 in my column right now?
No,
Okay.
I'm not putting anything. So,
All right.
Ed, your turn.
Both got zeros.
Your turn. So this one, Silent Subliminal Presentation System, patent number US
I know this one.
5159703A. Subliminal, in these discussions, can be defined as below the threshold of audibility to the conscious mind. To be effective, however, the subliminally transmitted information, called affirmations by those in the profession,
affirmations,
must be presented to the listener's ear in such a fashion that they can be perceived and decoded by the listener's subconscious mind. We are referring to audio information in this discussion, however. Information could be inputted into the subject's subconscious mind through any of the body's senses, or sensors such as touch, smell, sight, or hearing. As an example, early development work in the subliminal field utilizing motion pictures and slide projection as the medium. So we are talking about planting subconscious thoughts into your mind using your senses of touch, sight, smell, or hearing. What year was that patent filed?
So it's like a dog whistle for your, any sense?
Pretty much.
Okay, well, dog whistles have been around for generations.
A few generations.
But it's like an electric dog whistle, I'm guessing. So I'm going to go with 1969.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it was 1989. 1989.
Oh,
Now, I think it's fair to stop and pause and maybe say, how about if we're plus or minus 10 years, you get a point, right?
I like it.
Okay.
I like that rule,
Well, you're never
actually.
going to guess the actual date. So,
Okay.
But neither of you would have got
be
a point
nice within
anyway.
the decade would be
Yeah.
good. I would feel like that was a win.
Yes, so neither of you got it within on the first one anyway, so we're still at 0 points. Okay, Megan, off to you, okay?
Okay, all right.
First point on the board. Let's
I was
see.
closer.
He was closer. This is closer.
It.
However,
I'm
here
going
we
to have to
go.
blow this out of the water, apparently.
This is U.S. Patent U.S. 4717343A. Methods of changing a person's behavior. A method of conditioning a person's unconscious mind in order to effect a desired change in the person's behavior, which does not require the services of a trained therapist. Instead, the person to be treated views a program of video pictures appearing on a screen. The program, as viewed by the person's unconscious mind, acts to condition the person's thought patterns in a manner which alters that person's behavior. So, communicating to a person's subconscious in order to modify their physical behavior. What year was that patent filed, Megan?
I'm going to say that patent was 68.
Ooh.
Am I in the same decade?
No, not the same decade. It was 1986. 1986. 1986.
I was going to go with
So
like
now I'm going to go
87.
with like more recent years, and it's going to go backward.
Yeah. So
All right.
we're starting to see a trend here, right? These seem like very sophisticated technologies. But why? Wait a minute. Hold on. Let's continue, shall we? Okay.
Keep going.
Ed, here we go.
Bring it on. I'm ready.
Here we go, Ed.
I'm ready.
This is U.S. Patent 5123899. Methods and systems for altering consciousness. Okay, yep. A system for altering the states of human consciousness involving the simultaneous application of multiple stimuli, preferably sounds, having differing frequencies and rate waveforms. So we were talking about methods for altering a person's consciousness.
With sound?
With sound.
So it's like a dog whistle?
Waveforms, frequencies.
Just kidding.
I'm starting to think
Okay,
like
so
dolphins.
like I feel like sound's been around for a long time. So
It certainly has. Can we narrow it down to a more?
I'm thinking
Within
it's-
10 years
I'm
of
thinking
that,
it
though.
was the last 100 years.
I think that
Okay.
you're probably on point.
1957.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. It was 1991.
Dang it.
So,
Dang
so
it.
you know, you're starting to see.
Sound's been
Yep,
along way
sound-
longer than
Yep,
that,
yep. The
just
sound
so
has
you
been
know.
around a lot longer than that, but. Okay, moving on here. Megan, it's your turn. We
All
have yet
right.
to be on the board, ladies and gentlemen, but we're going to keep on going here. So this is U.S. Patent 6011991. This is the communication system and method, including brainwave analysis and or use of brain activity. A system and method for enabling human beings to communicate by way of their monitored brain activity. The brain activity of an individual is monitored and transmitted to a remote location by a satellite. At the remote location, the monitored brain activity is compared with pre-recorded normalized brain activity curves, waveforms, or patterns to determine if a match or substantial match is found. If such a match is found, then the computer at the remote location determines that the individual was attempting to communicate the word, phrase, or thought corresponding to the match-stored normalized signal. So, you're taking the brain activity of an individual, transmitting it through a satellite into a computer that's translating those waveforms into thought patterns. So they are reading your thoughts from across the world if they wanted to. What year was that patent filed?
1998.
Oh!
Nuh-uh.
1998. She wins.
Oh
Ding ding ding
my
ding ding ding
God.
ding ding
Gosh,
ding ding ding
what?
ding.
Oh my God!
That's 2 points for me.
I
Oh, yeah,
like
it's 2
it.
points. Okay, 2 points if you get it right on the dot. How about
Holy
that?
cow.
New rule. New
It's
rule.
really easy if you just make up the rules as you go.
I like
New
it. I
rule.
like his rules. It's all right. You got this.
New rule.
Yeah, got it.
You got it.
1969.
That's it. That's the stock
Okay.
answer.
Did you
going
pick
That's it.
one that's nice?
No.
Come on.
Do we have a 1969? Maybe we do. All right, Ed. Here we go. Let's see. You have
Bring
some
it.
catching up to do here. So this is U.S. Patent 4877027. Hearing systems. Sound is induced in the head of a person by radiating the head with microwaves in the range of 100 megahertz to 10,000 megahertz that are modulated with a particular waveform. So, if you're hearing voices, they're utilizing this technology. What year was that patent filed in?
Well, microwaves came out, I think, the 50s. I'm going to guess. This sounds like some MK Ultra era type stuff. I'm going to go with 1969.
Oh, I'm sorry, Ed. It was 1988. I'm sorry, Ed. It was 1988.
Oh.
So,
I like it though. I like
that's
it.
all right,
You're
that's
sticking
all right.
with your guns on that. I like
Hell
it.
yeah. I don't have a lot to go on here.
That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. So, Megan, back to you. If you can maintain your lead here.
All
so,
right, all right.
This is U.S. Patent 4858612, again called hearing device, a method and apparatus for simulation of hearing in mammals by induction of a plurality of microwaves into the region of the auditory context is shown and described. A microphone, this is very important here, a microphone is used to transform a sound signal into an electrical signal, which are in turn analyzed and processed to provide controls for generating a plurality of microwave signals at different frequencies. The multi-frequency microwaves are then applied to the brain in the region of the auditory cortex. By this method, sounds are perceived by the mammal, which are representative of the original sound received by the microphone. Does that make sense? You take a sound wave, you convert it into a radio frequency, you convert the radio frequency into a microwave frequency, and you emit the microwave frequency into the brain of the mammal, and they can hear the sound that was created by the microphone originally. What year was that patent filed?
84.
Oh, 1983.
Oh, so close though.
Are you cheating?
Absolutely not. Right. How would I? That's awesome. I can't even believe I was that.
I think you're using mind control.
She's using mind control.
You're
mind control.
Telepathically
Dude.
converting the answer into a brainwave, and then you're putting it through the microphone
into her brain.
That's
a fucked up shit.
I'm getting cheated.
Okay, you're getting MK Ultra,
you
dude.
got this. Yeah. Focus. You gotta get that psychic focus going.
Yes.
You got it. You gotta like stare right at him when
Okay.
he's talking. That's it.
Ed, this is yours right here. This is the one. This is yours. Okay.
Use the shit on me. Come on.
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna MK Ultra this right into your brain. U.S. patent 3951134. This is an apparatus and method for remotely monitoring and altering brain waves. So, let me say it again. Method for remotely monitoring and altering brain waves.
Okay.
It's an apparatus and method for sensing brain waves at a position remote from a subject, whereby electromagnetic signals of different frequencies are simultaneously transmitted to the brain of the subject, in which the signals interfere with one another to yield a waveform, which is modulated by the subject's brain waves. The interference waveform, which is representative of the brainwave activity, is retransmitted by the brain to a receiver, where it is demodulated and amplified. The demodulated waveform is then displayed for visual viewing and routed to a computer for further processing and analysis. Okay, so again, kind of like the last one, reading the brains and then putting it on a screen to seeing what you're thinking. However, this one, it says, the demodulated waveform can also be used to produce a compensating signal which is transmitted back to the brain to affect a desired change in electrical activity therein. What year was that patented, Ed?
I'm also feeding you the answer, I think.
That sounds complicated.
So they're sucking your brains out or sucking the thoughts out of your brain, reading it on a computer, and then if they don't like it, they can shoot a thought right back into your head.
So that's like
a thought that they want you to have.
Yes.
Yeah.
like
What
zombie
year?
computers is what we're talking
Yes.
about.
This is future technology. This hasn't
future
been invented.
zombie brain shit.
There's
So-
no way they have this technology, right?
Well, of course not. I
Of
mean,
course they do.
because zombies something.
What
But,
year was this patent filed, Ed?
1994.
I'm sorry, Ed. I'm sorry. So it was actually 1974.
I was
In
going to say
19
56.
In 1974, they had the ability to
If I would have
literally...
just said 1969, I
You
would
would
have.
have won. Okay. All right. This is for... Let's see. I feel like I should give Ed this last one. So this is the last one.
Go ahead. You can
Ed,
get
this is for all... This is for...
Come on, Ed. You got
We'll have
it.
to go for a bonus. No, actually, we do have one more. Okay.
Okay, all right.
Meg, this is going to be great.
Double
Watch this.
Jeopardy?
You guys are going to love how this goes down. Okay. Are you ready,
Give it to
Megan?
me. Give it to
Okay.
me. I love it.
Megan, this patent is U.S. Patent 5507291. It is the method and an associated apparatus for remotely determining information as to a person's emotional state. In a method for remotely determining information relating to a person's emotional state, waveform energy having a predetermined frequency and a predetermined intensity is generated and wirelessly transmitted towards a remotely located subject. Waveform energy emitted from the subject is detected and automatically analyzed to derive information relating to that individual's emotional state. What year was that patent filed?
2001.
Oh, you do win though. You do get a point for that because it's 1994.
Okay, good.
But you know they are
I said on the last one. 1994.
okay. But you know
I'm just a question off.
That's all it is.
okay. Are you ready, Ed? This is a 5-point question right
Double
here. No,
Jeopardy.
this is a 4-point. No, this is.
Wait
this,
a minute.
No,
Wait,
I'm just
how
kidding. I'm just
many
kidding.
points?
You have 4 points, Megan. The point.
All right,
This is
all right.
four
Four-point question. I'll give him that.
4-0. So this is a 4-point question. Okay.
No pressure.
Ed, this is patent number WO2020060606 cryptocurrency using
060606 like
What,
666 with zeros in between.
So
Just
isn't
checking.
this like
this
the new
is
shit?
hold on. This is so look at the patent W02020060606. It is a patent filed by
What are you
Microsoft.
channeling?
It is a patent filed by Microsoft Incorporated And it says human body activity associated with a task provided to a user may be used in a mining process of a cryptocurrency system. A server may provide a task to a device of a user which is communicatively coupled to a server. A sensor communicatively coupled to comprised in the device of the user may sense body activity of the user. Body activity data may be generated based on the sensed body activity of the user. The cryptocurrency system communicatively coupled to the device of the user may verify the body activity data. If it satisfies one or more conditions set by the cryptocurrency system, it awards cryptocurrency to the user whose body activity data is verified.
Like a Fitband?
It's basically monitoring your activity, and if you do like a good citizen and you walk down the street this way, you get cryptocurrency, but if you turn this way and you walk this way like a bad citizen, you don't get rewarded cryptocurrency.
I mean, this is currently exactly what's on the table. I know that. Now, is it?
So what year is it?
It's either last year or this year.
So which is it?
I'm going to go with last year, 2019.
0W02020?
2019? Oh, 2006?
No, it's 2020. But you got it. You're within a year, so Ed gets 4 points. You guys tie for the tie. Yeah.
Tied.
I feel it's really important to point out one more important thing about this patent 2020-666 that I forgot to mention when we were recording this bonus episode. It says in the language of the patent, a brainwave or body heat emitted from the user when the user performs the task provided by a service provider, such as viewing an advertisement, can be used in the mining process. So what that means is it's going to be reading your brain activity data and determining whether or not you viewed a certain advertisement, right? And in viewing that advertisement, it's going to give you cryptocurrency. So if you can imagine how this naturally is going to play out, is you're going to have untold number of people literally sitting there just watching advertisements and then being given cryptocurrency as a reward. So we're going to have an entire economy that centers around just people lying in their beds watching commercials and being paid to do it. And then what are they going to spend that money that they're being paid on? They're going to be spending it on the things that they're being advertised to. So at this point, it's game over. 100% game over. It's literally going to be like the Matrix, where you have everybody in their little pods plugged in and they're just sucking the life energy out of you. Just sitting there watching M&M commercials and Coca-Cola commercials all day long and spending all that money on those products that you're watching. You can't tell me that there's not going to be millions or billions of people that are totally happy with living that type of existence. Yeah, it's game over. Yeah. So, anyway, look into that. It's
shit is rigged.
W02020060606 coming to a new world order near you.
That's well said, sir. I like that.
High five, guys. That was good. That's good. All right, Truthzilla bonus episode. See you next week.
Bam!
Boom.
Bye, guys.